Alright, so I've been using Diablo for a while and trying to stay away from chemical guys, so I've been testing other products. And so today we're going to do Diablo versus Geon, and Geon has the iron remover in it, so I assume it's going to do a little better, but I am going to be using the Diablo in the foam cannon, and then the Geon is just going to be in a spray bottle. I'm not going to do any agitation, as I've learned agitation with pretty much any wheel cleaner will all clean about the same for the most part. So to keep it fair, I just want to test the cleaning power. So I'm not going to touch it, just going to spray it on the wheels and see what it does. Alright, so I'm going to start with the Chemical Guys Diablo wheel cleaner. And I'm going to start by rinsing the wheel. I'm going to apply the Diablo. I'm going to rinse it off. And then I'm going to dry it with a leaf blower. And I'm going to do the final results at the end. But just to show you the procedure that I'm using, this is how it's going to be. So first I'm going to rinse it off. And then I'm going to come in with the foam cannon and apply the Chemical Guys Diablo. Now I will say, Chemical Guys is amazing to use in a foam cannon. You can see the thick foam you get. And I do it at about a 1:3, 1:4 ratio. I'm not that precise, but it's about 1:3, 1:4. And it still has that much foam. Now, I, in the past, don't think it's the best wheel cleaner out there. And that's kind of what drew me to do this comparison. So I applied it. I'm going to let it sit on the wheel for a bit, and then I'm going to rinse it off. So I let the Chemical Guys sit on the wheel for probably around 2 to 3 minutes or so, and then I'm just rinsing it off. There was no agitation, no nothing. And as you can see, it comes off. This wheel wasn't really dirty. It hadn't been washed in about a month, but most cars don't get that much brake dust. My Type R, that's a whole different story. Performance cars, whole different story, but for the most part, your everyday SUV is not going to make a ton of brake dust. The wheels aren't going to get extremely dirty. There was a layer of dirt on here, which is what I'm trying to get off, but it's more of a maintenance wash and not really a hardcore, we need to get everything off because we went mudding. You could see it was pretty clean at the start, and it's a little bit cleaner now. Alright, so now we're going to come in with the Geon wheel cleaner. This is what I've been using almost every wash. Now, it does get a little expensive, being $100 a gallon. And you use this stuff straight. You don't dilute it like I did with the Diablo wheel cleaner, which Diablo is cheap even compared to the Geon, and you can dilute it. So there is a bit of a price difference. Now on the Type R, I love the fact that Geon has the iron remover in it. Don't really need it for a car like this. You can see that as soon as I spray it on, there is a little bit of kind of the purple color coming out. But you should see this on a performance car. When you spray one spray, it's instantly just purple and coming off the wheel. So after it's sit for 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to come in and rinse off the wheel. Then I'm going to use the leaf blower just like I did on the other side. And then I'm going to give my results for the two sides and tell you which one I like better. Alright, so this is the Diablo wheel cleaner from Chemical Guys. This is the soap I used for years. Recently, I've been trying to stay away from Chemical Guys, so this is why I'm branching out and trying other ones. I'd say it did a pretty decent job. I think part of it has to do with the fact that it was in the foam cannon, and cheap Harbor Freight foam cannon still makes a huge difference when applying soap. Now you notice I didn't do the tires. Neither of these are really designed for the tires, so I didn't think it made sense to clean off the tire and judge how well it did on that when they're not designed for it. But this one is pretty clean. I mean, definitely could use a touched wash. There are some spots down below here, as you can see, that definitely need a little bit of agitation. But seems like it did a pretty good job. So let's look at the Geon side. Alright, so here's the Geon side. I'd say this was the dirtiest wheel I did, and it did a pretty good job. Did a really good job, actually. I mean, of course, a little agitation would have helped in the edges and everything like that, but this wheel is pretty clean for what it is. I'd be very happy using Geon, so which one am I going to use? Definitely Geon. I've just been staying away from chemical guys. I think they've become a little gimmicky over the years, which they were always gimmicky, but some of their products were pretty good. Now I just want to move on to bigger and better things. Geon PNS Brake Buster, which I'll have another video for PNS Brake Buster versus Geon, so be on the lookout for that one as well. But let me know what you guys think.